After rejecting Steve Witkoff's initial peace plan, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has developed his own 20-point plan to end hostilities with Russia. While his plan doesn't specifically hand over captured land to Russia, what it does create is a large demilitarized zone in the Ukrainian territory of Donetsk. For the plan to succeed, both Russia and Ukraine will need to remove their troops to either side of the newly created DMZ, with Ukraine receiving NATO-style guarantees from the US to ensure Russia doesn't attempt to occupy neutral territory.
We agree that security guarantees is the key milestone in achieving lasting peace, and our teams will continue working on all aspects.
So can this plan work? And how exactly does a DMZ work? Globally, there are already a number of demilitarized zones in existence, the most well-known being that on the border of North Korea and South Korea. That DMZ was established to end the Korean War. It drew a strong geographical line in the sand, and both nations have had their armies patrolling their own respective sides ever since. This hasn't been entirely without issue, as North Korea regularly conducts military exercises on their side of the zone, supposedly in efforts to intimidate their South Korean adversaries. What it has achieved, though, is that it's prevented outright warfare from breaking out. The Korean DMZ also stands as a powerful reminder of Korea's division. The war didn't end with a formal peace, but rather a standoff that has lasted for 70 years across a 4-kilometer no man's land. Another demilitarized zone is out of the border of Iraq and Kuwait. That zone was established following the Persian Gulf War. While technically the UN has control over the territory, the DMZ still exists. The big benefit for both Ukraine and Russia with the establishment of the DMZ is that it would end the fighting and end the airstrikes. Russia is aware of the plan, and while no formal response has been issued, there have been several airstrikes on Ukrainian territory since word of it was made public. Zelensky has declared that he doesn't believe Russia wants peace. The upcoming negotiations with Ukraine, Russia, and the USA will be telling.